In cloud environments, sensitive data can end up in unexpected locations, such as shadow databases and orphan snapshots. With Varonis for AWS, you can discover where sensitive data lives, who can access it, and how it's being used, as well as classify critical information, fix misconfigurations, and detect threats. Let's take a look at the capabilities. Varonis performs a complete classification scan at scale across your entire AWS environment, including S3, EBS, Redshift, and more, to identify where sensitive data like personally identifiable information, financial data, protected health information, and even regulatory compliance information exists. Our platform uses a combination of industry-leading patterns, regular expressions, dictionaries, and AI to perform classification at scale. We use this information to correlate access to the data so you can see instantly where information is at risk from public or anonymous exposure or even external contractor access. AWS was built for flexibility, but that flexibility often results in over-permissioned roles and stale access, with no way for security teams to see the entire blast radius. Varonis provides a real-time access map that's tied to risk, not guesswork. Using the access graph, you can easily visualize exactly how a user, role, or group is getting access to the data. For example, we know this bucket is public based on the configuration of 2 bucket-level policies, which grants access to this sensitive data. Similarly, we could investigate individual user roles or groups by simply selecting them. With a click, you can view the exact path that allowed this user to gain access to the resource and know exactly where to make changes and remediate the issue directly from Varonis. On any page, select Action and choose the change you wish to make, such as blocking public access and locking down exposure. Cloud-native tools won't show you what's exposed until it's too late. Varonis provides visibility and proactive protection to remediate risk and exposure before a compliance auditor or an attacker can find it, by continuously monitoring all your AWS accounts and organization from a configuration and posture perspective. Varonis can identify issues such as exposed buckets, unused access keys, or even stale accounts with admin privileges. We give you the why, the risk, and the solution without relying on native tooling. The biggest risks to sensitive data in AWS stem from bad actors using legitimate credentials, whether purchased on the dark web or stolen through social engineering. Once an attacker or malicious insider has privileged credentials, they no longer need to break in. They can simply log in to exfiltrate or encrypt your data. Our platform flags abnormal user behavior instantly, especially when sensitive data is involved. In this alert, we can see Jerome, a privileged administrator, who is downloading a large number of sensitive files. Varonis tells you this information, the who, the what, and the why, all in one place, thanks to contextual behavior mapping against sensitive data, regardless of where it exists. Without jumping into 5 different consoles or opening a ticket, Varonis helps you fix AWS exposure instantly. By simply selecting a user and then clicking on the Run Action button, Varonis can revoke access immediately. This action can also be performed on administrative users, like an admin who may have stale access keys and no longer needs access. You can also schedule this function to run automatically, so no stale access keys or lingering access exist in your environment. This isn't just a detection capability. This is automated, guided remediation, providing you with real outcomes with minimal effort. Varonis is committed to helping organizations confidently use AWS while ensuring their sensitive data remains secure. Schedule a demo today to discover more and see how Varonis can help your organization secure your AWS environment.